Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna do an unboxing video, but the unboxing part is now gone because my how do you say my camera has enormous resolution problems. I couldn't get it into focus, so I was halfway and I decided to stop the video, do this again. So we skipped the unboxing video, this part, and we're gonna straight into what I'm going to show you. So we start with the Fantastic Four again. So this is a 70s book, 80s by John Byrne, and I really like this this version of the Fantastic Four. This is the Fantastic Four that I grew up with. This is my go-to Fantastic Four when it comes to stories, and we have this classic villain that comes from the Negative Zone, Blastar. Looks fantastic. Lots of cool ads, from back in the day. Yeah. And Rom, of course. They bring Rom back, I believe. Not sure if I should rejoice because it's modern Marvel. Anyway, oh my God, what's this? Anyway, I got me a Web of Spider-Man with the Molten Man. Spider-Man with a Puma. I also got a Superman. And then I think to myself, do I really need all these Spider-Man comics? I mean, I've read them all. I mean, even with the Web of Spider-Man, I like Web of Spider-Man, but, these villains are just throwaway villains. And then why am I wasting money on these things, on this crap? And sometimes it's just stupid fun, but on the other, sometimes it's just boring. I mean, that was a fun story, by the way. Well, there was I believe a comic in issue number 8 that started it all, and it was really a fun storyline. And I can show you, but then on the other hand, I can probably show you then spoilers. It's not what I want. Also got me a Web of Spider-Man with Chance. Is this the origin of Chance? Let's open this up. I mean, normally I wouldn't open it all these Spider-Man comics, but since we skip now the... I really hate this. Crap. And there's something other thing that I want to show you that I'm really pissed off about. But all right. Wait, that. Is this with Gene DeWolf? Wait a minute. Nope. Chances is a fun... this is the Fox, by the way. He's a burglar. I believe this is the... this is, well, not the origin, but first appearance and all that stuff, right? Some kind of a bounty hunter, I guess. Likes money. Likes to gamble. That's why he's called Chance. And Spider-Man is going to tackle him. All right. It is what it is. And then I'm throw it over there. I got also me a Peter Parker Spider-Man, this 80s classic or 70s, I'm not sure. Also got me a Hobgoblin with Todd McFarlane. This one as well. I'm pretty sure I have this one, but the comics that I'm buying, it's more like a split second decision because it's more like an auction, right? So there's a guy every Sunday posted some comics every minute or so, or even sooner, and then first comes, claims it, and that's what I did, and I didn't know, and I thought to myself, I'm very bad with what I have and what I don't have. I don't have what's the app, LC local comic shop app, when you track all these. I don't have a tracker. I have to do that. I said it many times, but I don't. And then, this is then the results. Then I probably have doubles. It's my flaw. Yeah, oh well, it is what it is. So, also got me a Captain Marvel. Now, I was pretty pissed about this because of, this just ruins it. This is the origin of the Basilisk. And one of my favorite heroes of all time, Captain Marvel, the original one, drawn by Gil Kane. Fantastic, written by Len Wein. It was a fun one. and you can see how this guy is stealing a jewel, right? He's a burglar, and then he's being caught by this rent-a-cop maybe, and then a transformation happens, and he says, "Don't kill me, freeze!" And then he's accidentally using his powers, and then decided to go, I know, on a rampage as the Basilisk. But then, we have Spider-Man coming in, and then also Captain Marvel, which is great. And eventually this leads into how do you say, with Ben Grimm, but the Thing is coming on too, but not in this issue, it's in the next. And you can say, how are you knowing this, Marinus? But, well, I have Dutch versions, and I remember all these stories. I grew up with this, but now I have the chance to get the original ones, although, yeah, defected maybe. And so this is part of the Kree Alpha and Omega Stones. So Basilisk thinks, decided then when he got the other ones, he probably will be more and more powerful. And that's basically the story, right? So he wants to get the one of the other Omega Stones. So pretty cool storyline, in my opinion. Also, I got me some books here that probably makes Mike, is one of my subscribers. He writes me every day. He's a big fan of my channel. Thank you, Mike, as always. He's helping me a lot with the algorithm. But I have something here that probably, well, it should pisses me off, but I got a recommendation, but I'm going to show you a little bit later. Yes, I have a Modern Marvel comic. And I was hesitating a lot. I swore that I never, ever bought a Marvel comic again. But I got this a cool recommendation. So I thought, you know what, I'm trying, maybe there is one comic here or one series that probably is fun. I don't know. Anyway, got also me a Spider-Man, also with Todd McFarlane. And this is part of the, this is Perceptions, this is Torment, okay. And also got me the Cruel Kingdom. Is this issue number 1, by the way? No, this is number 4, but I believe this is it's not an amalgamation. This is a, what's the word? Different stories into one book with different artists and different writers. There's a word for it. Anthology. That's it. We're going to open this up a little bit later. Also, you know what? We're going through the Fantastic Four first. Yeah. Super cool with Namor. Also got me All-Star Squadron, the very, very, very first issue. I'm so glad. It cost me a big penny, but now I have the very first issue of the All-Star Squadron. Super cool. I don't have all the issues. I don't need all the issues. But, having the original first issue, I always find this mask weird. 1998. 81, I mean. It was a weird design. Who thought they said, hey, let's make a mask that looked like with the tongue outside, right? It's just so silly. What's this? Who's this creep? Skipping a few pages. Robot Man! Yeah. This is a cool looking Robot Man. Not as clunky. Liberty Bell. Johnny Quick, The Atom here. So, yeah, cool. Super cool. Like that. Very happy that I got this book. Put this aside. So, what I was talking about, the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. And we got another Fantastic Four. John Byrne art. And we got a Hulk with the UFOs. Isn't this cool? We're going to open this up. Yeah. So putting this here, putting this aside. The UFOs? Yeah, UFOs. Yeah. I love this this trio. The trio quartet. Oh yeah, there was the part that the Hulk was controlled by the mind of Bruce Banner. Right? And we have Bereet, I believe that's her name. She's an alien. right? She's recording stuff. That's her thing, right? She's admiring Bruce, and she maybe, I don't know, likes him a lot. And this is her crazy apparatus. Betty Ross, by the way. And then the return of the UFOs. I mean, this is more like, I mean, they have the same origin as the Fantastic Four. They go into space, been bombarded by cosmic rays, and then, you know, turning into the UFOs, right? Yeah. Awesome. Let's see if we can talk about this a little bit later, but there is some context here, you know, because with how do you say, storylines before. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? Yeah. All right. Like I said, not the best condition, but I don't care. I just have it. I just want to own the comics. More Hulk against the Abomination. Yeah. Great. Got me another Hulk against the Constrictor. And the Hulk with the Jack of Hearts. Classic Hulk is the best. Also, I have a Justice League of America with Ultra, who is also a very... Yeah, sometimes he's a villain, sometimes he's a hero. Yeah, let's open this up. And Action Comics. I believe now I have the complete storyline with this because he's trapped in the past and in the present. And this is with Satanus and this witch. I know this is some kind of a storyline. Let's see if I can find the rest of it. But yeah. I believe this is the original Mirror Master before he died and then took over by the current Mirror Master. I'm a sucker for 80s stuff. I believe he was also later, way later, went after Maxima. Probably you know her from, she was, tried to court Superman and then, I don't know, Ultra come and then Superman and they have a fight with each other for, I don't know, because he was jealous or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, so cool character, strong, fast. Yeah. Anyway. Another. See? This is what I mean, right? So these are. Yeah. And that leads us into this one. Pretty cool. Like that. Like that a lot. Another Superman with the old armor of Lex Luthor that is also showcasing in the top 10 comic that I just did a couple of days ago. Check it out because there's a reference to this old, power suit that Lex has. Love it. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? Yeah. I want to check it out. SX by Kurt Swan. He did a lot of Superman books and back in the day. He was back in the day the definitive Superman artist. He has a great art style that I really like. Oh, against the original Metallo. Before they turned, John Byrne rearranged, or it's not rearranged, but transformed or reimagined Metallo into just a robot suit, just a generic robot suit with a kryptonite heart. And I really always loved this orange-green design. I think it's super cool. He was a fun villain. Yeah, all right. Now, we go to the things that I bought. I mean, I bought all of this, but you probably know what I mean. All right, so let's start with Magic. Yes, this is what with the Campbell cover. I got also issue number 2 and 3. And I was interested in Magic as the character, but there was not much good books. Well, she was in it with the X-Men, but not really a solo. So not there was maybe 1 or 2 solo Magic books, from the 90s, I guess, or something around the 80s, 90s, when she was little, when she was in Limbo. But now she has a new series, and I thought, yeah, okay. I was mildly interested, but it's, oh man, Maris, you need to buy it. I said, no, man, this is Modern Comics. Are you crazy? I'm not gonna buy it. But then I got swayed and took the dive anyway. So I basically broke my own rule never to buy Marvel Comics again, which, maybe I'm gonna regret it. Anyway, but the story looks fun. The Soul Krakow thing doesn't interest me. I never followed it. Never was interested in it. But, Ilyana as a character and her demonic heritage past when she was little and got abducted, and, the soul is being kind of corrupted by Belasco, right? Was something interesting. And I heard good things about it, even from, people that normally don't like Marvel Comics. So I'm taking a chance. There's only 4 issues, so even if it's shit, I'm, $20 in total. Okay, I will take that hit if it's bad. But we're going to do a review of this fucking sticker. So we're going to do a review about it and see if it's actually good. If you have actually read it, guys, let me know if it's good or not. And I can so that I can be a little bit more prepared. Right. Then I have Black Ritual. This is a 7-issue miniseries. I'm not sure if it's good, but the premise was interesting. So this is in the Spawn universe. I don't collect Spawn anymore because I'm not interested in that. I mean, Spawn was fun in the 90s, but then, I don't know, it just went in a direction that I'm not a big fan of. Just, I don't know, doesn't attract me. So I have little information about that, but the art looks cool. I mean, I think, okay, this could be a 90s comic, 90s image, similar. Only the colors is something that is, yeah, I'm not sure if I like the colors, but when it comes to art, I think, yeah, this looks like a 90s comic. When it comes to art, it's this, maybe it has to do with the color scheme and the art style itself. Reminds me a little bit of Greg Capullo, but not really, right? I mean, Greg Capullo has a different art style, but it has similar, well, not here, but I don't know, some things reminds me on that, or maybe another artist. But we're gonna see if it's actually good. Not fan of the art of the colors, but probably that's the style. So I'm gonna take a swing at it. If I'm liking it, I'm gonna collect the next one. If not, well, then we gotta leave it here as always. And then last but not least, Cruel Kingdom. I believe this is some kind of a horror stories, but then anthologies with different artists. From what I've seen, I think that's pretty cool. I don't even know how many. There is also not only Cruel Kingdom, but also, let me see, Cruel Universe. So there's a couple of them, but I'm not sure what is what. Cruel Abyss. 1, 2, okay, 3 stories. Oops. So this is basically one shot Storylines, pretty short because as you can see, we now go into the next one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna skip a few pages. Yeah, it's pretty short. Could be fun. All right, so I'm not gonna spoil too much. Like I said, it's this, and I'm not sure what is good and what not. But it's not that you need 1 and 2, or it's a continuation from the next one. Yeah, could be fun. Who knows? And that brings us to the end of the video. Yeah. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Leave me a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell for notification and all that YouTube jazz. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.